Hey, what's up, YouTube? This Unapologetic Gamer coming to you with some more Madden 21 gameplay. This time, we going up against the Baltimore Ravens, and of course, I'm using my Philadelphia Eagles, the hometown. Shout out to Philly. Lamar Jackson, what can I say, man? I think he's probably the top 3 scariest players to play against in Madden. Tyreek Hill is number 1, and I think Derrick Henry is number 2, and Lamar Jackson's probably number 3. It's so he takes me out of my game plan defensively. Not too much like Tyreek Hill do, but because he's at the quarterback position, so. And they toned down quarterback running this year a lot with the new foot planting mechanics and everything and the acceleration. So he's not OP like he is on last gen, but still he's still tough to guard. And you definitely have to come up with a game plan to stop him and be disciplined in your game plan for real. But of course I'm using Jalen Hurts. I've been using Jalen Hurts for the past month and a half, even before he got bent. Well, even before Carson Wentz got benched and he got put into the starting lineup, I've been using Jalen Hurts for a while. I just think for this team, he's a better fit. Not that he's necessarily a better quarterback in a perfect situation, but he's the better fit. Down the line, he could be a better quarterback, or maybe he's a better quarterback right now. Let me know in the comments what you think about him versus Wentz, and what each guy bring to the table. Man, the future looking real good for the NBA at the quarterback position, man, with a lot of these young quarterbacks, being able to do things that we've never seen before. And except for a few people, come to mind, Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and a few others. But we got 2 facing off against each other in this game, you know what I mean? Lamar Jackson being the cover face, you know what I mean, for the running quarterback these days, taking the baton from Michael Vick. And Jalen Hurts is one of them other guys that's next in line. But I think more so Jalen Hurts will be cut from the cloth of Russell Wilson as far as gameplay style. And I think Lamar Jackson is cut from the cloth of Michael Vick. Each is not bad, you know what I mean, to each his own, but I like Russell Wilson's playing style a little bit more because it still gives you that threat, you know what I mean, that passing threat, you know what I mean. And Lamar Jackson, he can pass the ball, but just a style. And it could be the way the teams are using them and different things like that, so we'll see how their career develops, as their careers move forward. But as you can see, I'm driving down the field. I already put 7 points on the board. I stopped him on offense, and you can see right there, Miles Sanders. It's like every game you're going to see a big touchdown run from Miles Sanders when I play. I just got a great feel for how to use him and what cuts he can make and how fast he can make that cut. So we go up 14-0, man. We go up 14-0. And normally in Madden, when you go up 14-0, it's a done deal. It's a done deal unless you make stupid mistakes, you know what I mean? And, you could let this guy back into the game, which I did, which I definitely did. I let him back into the game, man, and I'm sticking around to see, how that turns out. But every time I see that number 27 right there, I don't know if y'all remember Ray Rice. I always think of Ray Rice, man. He went to Rutgers. That's out here in around the Philly area. I think it's in Jersey. But he went to Rutgers, man, and it's just a bad situation. How his career deteriorated. You know what I mean? After being so successful, man, I thought he was going to be he was a tough running back too, man. But what he did on camera, there's no excuse for that. And he brought that on himself, man, and he gonna forever have to deal with the consequences and think about what if or what could have been. You know what I mean? Hopefully, he get his life together and he doing much better. And, you know what I mean? And that's that. But back to Jalen Hurts, man. If you notice when the Eagles was playing with Jalen Hurts and the gameplay, I don't know if it's Jalen Hurts or Carson Wentz and keeping that tempo and that momentum up, but they play at a much quicker tempo. And I think that has a lot to do with Jalen Hurts getting the ball out. Yeah, he took 6 sacks last game. But the Eagles' offensive line has so much change and changeover, you know what I mean, and different combination of players starting at the starting lineup on the offensive line that I don't even think they had the chance to build continuity. You know what I mean? And you need continuity, you know what I mean, with the starting lineup as far as the offensive linemen, because they play on a string, man. Like, you're going to need to know how this guy on the left of you block or the guy on the right of you block, what's his weaknesses, what you need to look out for. Maybe you need to cheat over to help him chip the guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that goes into the offensive line as a unit. And I think we a lot of times look at the offensive line as individuals, not knowing that they play more so as a unit more than anything. You know what I mean? And their individual talents helps that. You know what I mean? And at tackles, the tackles more than anything on passing down. Tackles play on the island, unless the front is doing stunts and different things like that, or they're blitzing off the edge and he's going to have to think. But for the most part, he's on the island. Jason Peters, he's at the end of his career. Sorry to say, he had a great career, man. He was instrumental in us winning our first and only Super Bowl, man. And on the other side, right side, you got Lane Johnson, who's an all-pro. He's been hurt. You also have Brooks. He's been hurt, all-pro. Jason Kelsey, center, tough guy, but he's a little undersized, you know what I mean? So in running situations, when we trying to run up the middle and things like that, or if a team get pushed up the middle or shoot the gaps, I mean, it's over for us, man. Like, it's over for us. So we struggling at the offensive line right now. So that's one thing that you haven't seen change as far as the offensive line giving up sacks. So with all that being said, about the offensive line, it just made sense to me that they would put Jalen Hurts in, even though he's a rookie and, you know what I mean? But you could simplify the offense, and I think these guys coming out of college are a lot more prepared for the way the league is today, because it's a fast-paced, you know what I mean, simplistic offense, you know what I mean? And he can move around. He can move around and avoid some sacks that Carson Wentz may not be able to avoid, you know what I mean? And that's what I see going on. He can extend plays. And even though he can extend plays, one thing I am more impressed with is he gets a lot of incomplete passes, just throwing the ball away. You know what I mean? Living to see another down. Now, as he got the kick return back for a touchdown, I think I got that down almost to a science almost, because most games I play, I get a kick return back for a touchdown. You're going to see that a lot, in my gameplay, kick returns for a touchdown. But, getting back to Jalen Hurts. When you think about Jalen Hurts and him coming into the league, if you simplify the offense, give him quick throws, you know what I mean, and easy reads, I think he can be successful. I just wish our defense was a little better and we will be more successful as a team. I can't say they haven't been playing horrible, man. They just gave up 400 plus, over 500 yards of complete offense to the Arizona Cardinals. Even though the Cardinals offense, they like that, man. They offense nice, but 500 yards plus is 500 yards plus, and that's something you can't do and expect to win a game, especially on the road, man. You can't win on the road giving up no damn near 600 points, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that's something that we in Philadelphia not really used to, especially my generation, you know what I mean? I seen Jimmy Johnson, and I seen Ryan Dawkins and Jeremiah Trotter, Hugh Douglas, you know what I mean? Troy Vincent, Bobby Taylor, you know what I mean? All Hollis Thomas, you know, all those guys, Trent Cole. I seen all those guys. William Thomas going back. I'm showing my age a little bit, but I seen all those guys play, you know what I mean? And we had the chef, Jim Johnson, R.I.P., you know what I mean, at the head of that ship, man, and he was sending them guys. We would be blitzing on like 70-80% of the plays, man. It was crazy, as you can see, you know what I mean, Lamar Jackson getting loose. I'm talking about how bad the defense is, but he do that to most teams running the ball. What you can do is get him to make a mistake on defense, because he's not the best decision maker. He's not the most accurate passer. So as you can see, I was up 14-0. You know what I mean? And he scored 14 straight points to tie it up. I scored 7 points on that kick return to put myself back up 7 points. And look, man, like Lamar Jackson is going in, man. He's going in right now, and he kind of got me on my heels a little bit, to be honest. You know what I mean? And there you go. Because you see how with a running quarterback, because I'm thinking to protect the outsides, he can run right up the middle. You know what I mean? And look at him. You see that, man? I'm going to put pressure on you with Miles Sanders. That's one thing I'm going to do. And, you know what I mean? I think for me to improve, I have to stop making dumb passes, man. Like, stop making dumb passes. And that's going to be tough, man, because I got like a gunslinger mentality, you know what I mean? And I just want to air it out sometimes, but I'm my best when I'm making clean reads and just running the ball. So I'm going to try to stick to that, you know what I mean? And we'll see how that go. You know what I mean? But he tied it up. It's the fourth quarter. I'm making my last drive. I think it's my last drive. I'm not sure. No, this not my last drive. As you can see, I love my tight ends, man. I love my tight ends. There we go. Touchdown. Man, it's such a shame, man. I think Deshaun Jackson, in my mind, is like one of the greats, Philadelphia greats, man. But he could have been so much better if he could have stayed healthy, man. I think this guy probably was more injured more games than he played, man. And that's not an indictment on him, you know what I mean? Like, injuries happen, you know. He's a small guy compared to, you know, the guys that he's playing against. So, you know what I mean? Him being injured as much as he does, or as much as he is not a surprise. And it's not a bash on him. It's just unfortunate, man. It's just unfortunate. I don't even know if he's coming back the rest of the season, to be honest. I haven't heard anything about him. But to be completely honest, as you can see, Lamar Jackson doing this thing. But to be completely honest, I'd rather him stay out and let the young guys, Jalen Reagor, Greg Ward, Fulgham, I would let them get that time, man. I wish Alshon Jeffrey would have stayed out. Man, these guys, Watkins, these guys need to gel with that young quarterback and get the reps, man. Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson is really not in our future. So I don't know why Alshon Jeffrey replaced Fulgham, especially as you can see me get the interception. And you know we going to take it to the house, man. You already know that. We going. Touchdown, baby. But, yeah, Fulgham is a bigger guy, and he's a younger guy, man. Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson is not in the future, so why would they put him in? That's a coach that has pressure on him to win games, to keep his job. So they make decisions based on the present and not on the future. And that's the problem a lot of times with the NFL is coaches don't spend enough time trying to give their young guys time to develop because it's a win now. What have you done for me lately? Most coaches not going to want to develop players only to see another coach come in and win. So I can understand that, but it hurts the team as a whole. So I come up with the interception, and we up 35-21, man, and I'm trying to put my foot on his neck real quick. Touchdown. You see, now there's a wrap, man. There's a wrap. That's what you do, man, when you make an interception. The guy's mind is so messed up. You got to jump on it and go for the juggler, man, and go deep. Not just chucking it up, but one of your go-to plays that you got. So I got his offense sputtering, man. The most he could do is run with Lamar Jackson, and with 36 seconds left, that's not going to win you the game. So this game is a wrap, man. And I think I got a treat for y'all coming up. Man. It's right here, I think. Let's see. I'm not sure. Was it in another game? No, it's in this game. We're going to take it to the house. Like prime time, number 21. How he used to kill the Eagles all the time. We going again, man. It's game. And you already know he about to quit. It's only 9 seconds left, so it's not bad. But yeah, man. Thanks for having this conversation with me, man. I love talking football. I love conversating with y'all, man. And thank you for watching this video, man. And I'll catch you next time, man. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, and who you think will have the better career. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you next time. We out.